If you know you're not happy with the job that you have, you can always change it and do something else. And I feel like a lot of times we don't take risks, or we don't try something that we always wanted to do because there's a fear of not doing it. Don't let that fear get to you, because if it does, it can have a hold on you for like a good long run. This video is meant for people that just to start a conversation and have a conversation. When it comes on to the 95 system, it's not meant for everybody. Especially, I just feel like it's just not meant for me. It does have benefits when it comes on to like if you have health insurance, or if you have bills to pay and like different basic needs. If you're a person that has kids to take care of course it will work for you in that way. But when it comes on to a person that is a creative person or creative mindset, it's not meant for everybody to do. In this economy, in this country, I just feel like there's more to offer to creatives than just having to work behind a desk, typing on a computer, trying to work in somewhere that you don't really enjoy doing, but you know you have to do it anyway because you have responsibilities that you have to take care of in order to do it. This video is not meant for like me complaining about the work or complaining about a problem or an issue. It's just us to have a level of an idea what we've been taught throughout our lives, in terms of like once you leave school, or once you leave school, once you graduate high school, rather you're supposed to go to college and the job line out for you, or have your career out there for you. And for me, once I left high school, and the reason why I wanted a job instead of going to college, because I felt like school was so draining for me. Like I just wanted to be able to, work and get my own money and try to see if I can save up for something. And I did start a YouTube channel before, but I kind of didn't continue on that channel because life always happens and things always occur. So you just kind of just put it at the back burner. You don't really focus on that. You kind of focus on what is important at hand. After that, due to the whole pandemic thing, that's how I got the escape, rather. I wouldn't say escape, but that's how I got trying the 9 to 5 thing. I eventually did get a job, minus, looking for it, because during that time, you couldn't really find as many jobs as you could. Being in the system for a while, I just feel like it's getting a bit stiff. In terms of like being able to have your own personal freedom, I think it lacks most of that. It's not something that you would want to stay in for the rest of your life. I mean, if you want to do it, that's totally fine. But for me, I just feel like it's not something ideal I want to do per se. If you go off in a career, like in college, or go to a college and get like a career as like a doctor or a nurse or traditional type of work. But for me, I just wanted to be able to have a start, but as well, I just feel like in this system, it can get a bit stifling, or it can feel like there's nothing else to offer, especially in terms of what you want to do creatively. I like to have my own freedom when it comes down to certain things, and I think sometimes 9 to 5 can get a bit lacking when it comes on to that. Some Jamaican would just say they may eat from hand to mouth. That's how it feels sometimes. But you do have your benefits where you can pay your bills eventually. You can pay your rent if you live on your own, or you can, pay down on a car. Basically, do your hair or whatever you want to do with. Yes, it is a start, and you can invest in a small business if you're a business owner, which I eventually think I'm gonna go into. But you don't want it to become the only thing offered to you in life. If you're really passionate about something, or if you really want to go towards something, I would say to start on that, or to start on that path. As a Jamaican, I feel like there is just a limit when it comes down to certain things, especially if you're really the one that's putting in the hours. I just feel like there is more to offer than a traditional 9 to 5 job, and I thought I would have been happy when it comes on to like working on my own and this and that, which is it is a privilege to work on your own and feel like but at the same time, in terms of like your creative ability, when you want it to be flexible. For me personally, I don't want to work for anybody else. I want to work for myself. I don't feel like it's a good route to take when if you're a person that is wanting to have your own freedom when it comes on to the rest of your life, when you reach a certain age where you can't work anymore in terms of like retirement. Excuse the noise in the background. I think they're just working on something. I just feel like there is a point of wanting something more for your life than to just wanting to work for someone else. Me personally, I just you just want more in terms of like being there and like clocking in on the same hours, doing the same thing every day. You want something different. You want a different change, but you just have to be the one to be honest with yourself and try to find something that you enjoy doing in the meantime. And so for me, I just feel like if there is a chance for me to break out of the system, then hopefully I can be able to share that and also to break generational curses per se, in terms of like the financial aspect. Because in terms of having that 9 to 5 job, it's not always, you're not gonna always turn out to be a millionaire when you have a 9 to 5. Yes, in some cases, but no, in some cases, because it's not guaranteed, because some businesses, they don't really care about you in terms of, as an employee. They just want you to know that you can do the work and you just do it good. I know that because I've seen it and we've all seen it online and through social media. And I'm not saying that, just because I saw it, oh my God, I want to put a testimony on it. No, I'm just saying there is a life that is out there that if you know that you're not happy with the thing that you're doing, or if you know you're not happy with the job that you have, you can always change it and do something else. And I feel like a lot of times we don't take risks, or we don't try something that we always wanted to do because there's a fear of not doing it. Don't let that fear get to you, because if it does, it can have a hold on you for like a good long run. I know that there is something out there for everybody, and it isn't easy doing something that you're really passionate about in this life, especially when you've taught something different. I just believe that there is a life that is out there for everybody. There's something out there for everybody that's passionate about, but it's just us to like try to be honest with ourselves and try to understand that, if someone else can do it, we can do it too, and not all things are meant for us. I just feel like in this system, which is the 9 to 5, I just know that yes, it can provide you with the basic needs, but as well, that's something that you want to be able to be stable in. Like it's not something, because at any point in time you can lose your job at any point. The employer can say, that's it for you, kick rocks. I just want to be able to spread awareness, and also to just really put my thoughts on here to really have a level of understanding when it comes on to this work, because it can be draining as hell if you really let it get to you. It's not something that I would want to do for the rest of my life. No. I just feel like it's a way for a start, but not something that I truly am passionate about doing for the rest of my life. And I feel like if someone else is out there feel the same way, I think there is a point in our lives where it can make us feel like there's nothing else there, but there is. It's just for us to follow what's in our hearts and in our minds, and to follow that gut feeling, to know when is the right time to leave, or when is the right time to put one foot in front of the other and start something that we're really passionate about. It's not impossible, because we've seen other people do it. It's just something that is just fear that holds us back, to want us to be able to be comfortable. You have to be uncomfortable in order to be comfortable, and that's just what it is. You gotta start doing something, because at the end of the day, even if it doesn't work out, at least you tried, and that's the most important thing. If you don't try, you won't see what would happen if you didn't start. So I just wanted to be able to put my thoughts on here, to really think about the whole 9 to 5 thing in Jamaica, but in overall the whole 9 to 5 thing in a whole perspective on my whole life and my thing. I'm sorry that it's kind of a bit choppy, but you get what I'm saying. It's not something good and it's not really something bad. It's just something in between. But for my creatives that are out there, I just hope that you want to be able to see you. You know, we want to people that we look up to. They found a way in order to break the cycle. I just wanted to be able to put it out there to say that there is hope for every one of us. It's just us to be able to put it out there, and there is life. And all of us are meant to enjoy life in any way, shape, or form. All of us are meant to be whoever we want to be, no matter what it is, or no matter who it is. And don't let anybody tell you that you can't do whatever it is you want to do. It's just a matter of, will, and a matter of intuition, and also it's just a matter of believing in what you can do and what you can create. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that a message comes across in this video as something that you can take within yourself and to understand within yourself. I hope to hopefully see you guys in another one, and take care.